Okay. Make sure we're streaming. Perfect. Welcome to the series where we Iron Man all the Fire Emblem games. Today we are continuing our journey through Fire Emblem 7. And today we're going to be doing, hypothetically, Night of Farewells and Cog of Destiny, which are two not fun chapters. We'll see how long this stream goes for, because Cog in particular can take a while, but yeah. In any case, Jafar and Nino, Black Fang assassins. Although Hector... Wait, was that the whole statement? Okay. Although Hector cannot forgive his hatred for Nurgle's former henchman, Jafar, Hector allows him to join the group with Nino at his side. That night... The Night of Farewells, which is a pretty annoying chapter, but I do want to get the Fel contract from the boss, because I do want to promote Matthew, so I think it's worth doing. Hey, it's very late. Where are you going, Jafar? To Sonia? Do you know her whereabouts? The mountain fortress has been discovered, so I think she's in the other place. The Water Temple? I didn't know they referred to it as the Water Temple. What about them? I haven't told them. They're all good people, so they would know I'm not lying. And yet, I want to see Mother. I want to hear the truth from her. So, Nino, sentiment will not protect you from that woman. I know that, but she's my mother. I'm her flesh and blood. She's the only mother I have. That is something I cannot understand. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's nothing. Jafar, I'm truly sorry. I will not let you go alone. If you go, I will go with you, okay? Jafar. Thankfully, we don't have to do this whole chapter just with Jafar and Nino. I wanted to know where she was slipping off to in the dead of night, Nino. Hector looks so angry. I agree with Jafar. There's no way Sonia will be moved by Nino's feelings. Are we just gonna let them go off? No, we're gonna follow them right behind. Of course we are. What are you doing, Hector? Hurry. Jafar's a killer. He's slaughtered our friends. I cannot forgive him. Eliwood, is all this necessary? Do we need his strength so much that we now must rescue him? No, that's not it. I wanted those two to live on their lives. They've been so hard. That's why I said what I said. My feelings were confirmed in Burn. The Black Fang is not all evil. They're being manipulated by Nurgle. Some of them must be fighting against their better judgment. Is that what you believe about Jafar? I don't know. But you've seen how he behaves around Nino. He seems like a completely different person than the man we fought at the Dragon's Gate. I don't know if we really fought him at the Dragon's Gate. I feel the same way. Hector, what about you? He's killed my friends. He is my enemy. No matter what happens, that will never change. So you'll let them die? That's not what I said. I want him to stay alive. He must live so that he can suffer for all he's done. Jesus. There, satisfied? Hector, I've said my piece. I'm done. I won't do any more ranting. Sorry about that. Now let's go. Hurry up, B2. Wait up. Jesus Christ. Sonia, take heed how casually you call a human by name, you puppet. Now, what do you want? Eliwood is still alive. Lord Nurgle's orders have not yet been fulfilled. Silence, you abomination, I know that. Though the four fangs are gone, I'm still here. I will finish Eliwood and his friends with my own two hands. Sonia, where are you, Sonia? Sonia, I must speak. Who's that? Oh, well, I suppose it's best I was done with you anyway. Those annoying brothers were all that prevented me from acting sooner. Sonia, I got close to you so that I could take control of the Black Fang. Take a look around you. Not a familiar face to be seen, is there? I've been replacing them one by one. Hee. They're all Lord Nurgle's puppets, his morphs. So you betrayed me. You finally noticed. You're a fool, Brendan Reed. Your own son suspected me right from the beginning. Every minute I spent with you, every caress, it was loathsome. I love Sonia's just so horrible. I love her. It was all for Lord Nurgle, all to control the four fangs. Now it's over. Die for me now, will you? Die for your beloved wife. Sonia, you inhuman monster. Wait, is that... What just happened? Did she, like, stab him? He's like a giant warrior, isn't he? Ah, Lloyd Linus. Forgive me. Forgive your foolish father. Oh, he can't just die. He has to be the Black Fang leader, even to the bitter end. Brendan Reed, what a magnificent essence. I will deliver it to Lord Nurgle at once. Be sure to tell him that it was I who killed Brendan. Oh, you appear to be injured. Oh, okay, so he did a little bit. Shall I take over your duties? Don't be ridiculous. Hey, Tonga, welcome, welcome. I will never let a creature like you seize the glory that is mine. I was chosen by Lord Nurgle himself. I am a perfect being. I will take care of Eliwood and his companions. I, Sonia. Sonia's got a little bit of Narshan in her, you know. That's not a good thing. Commander, they're monsters. Uncle Jan, is that you, Uncle? No, why have you come back? I wanted to speak with Mother. Flee this place. Uncle? The commander is dead, that woman. What were you gonna say about me? Mother. Ah, Sonia! What's up, Mark? Yeah, we beat Battle Before Dawn yesterday. We got pretty darn good Jafar. Other than at one point where Jafar didn't have a weapon and he YOLO elixired into the enemy and I had to pick him up. We had pretty good, actually really good Jafar AI, and Florina was able to do as Florina does, so wasn't too bad. Wretch, I'll smoke you out later. First, Nino, you failed again and you've tarnished my reputation. Mother, shut up! A thoroughly and utterly useless little girl. If only I'd known, I would have sent you off to your true parents. My true parents? That's right. What can the truth hurt now? Your true family for generations was the most famed house of magic wielders in Lycia. They alone guarded the secret of the dragons. 13 years ago, Lord Nurgle and I stole that secret. My family? No matter how wise they were only human. I held a child before me as a shield, and they were powerless to act. The father, the mother, and then the child I carried. After they revealed all of their secrets, and I slaughtered them with these very hands. I'm not your daughter? Yeah, no shit, Nino. There were two children, a boy and a girl. One, the mother fought fiercely to save. She held her daughter tight as I killed her. That girl, Nino, was you. No. You were still a mewling little whelp, but we took you with us. Lord Nurgle thought you might be useful, so he let you live. Okay. So people were explaining this yesterday, but this is the reason that they brought Nino with them. Be useful. Oh, so he let you live. Yep. I hated the very thought of it. But it was Lord Nurgle's wish that I raise you as my daughter. We were so wrong about you. Stupid and useless beyond all reason. It doesn't hold back on the brutality though. Yeah, especially when it comes to Sonia, dude. Well, that was even the 2 chapters ago, not Night of Farewells, whatever the name of that chapter was. The boss of that chapter was talking about like torturing people and shit too. Yeah, these people are not great. A worthless piece of offal? That can't be a real word. Hold on. A worthless piece of offal? Offal. Refuse or waste material decomposing animal flesh. Offal. The entrails and internal organs of an animal used as food. How do you pronounce it? Offal? Never heard that word before in my life. All you were was in the way. So that's why you wanted her dead. You're inhuman. Your soul is black and devoid of warmth. Black and devoid of warmth. I never expected to hear such things from you, Jafar. Once you killed without hesitation at Lord Nurgle's command. What happened to the man all feared, my angel of death? Nino has changed me. I am no longer Nurgle's killing engine. For Nino's sake. Sonia, you must die and I will kill you, Jafar. Stay back. I will take care of this woman. Stay back. How rich, how noble. So, shall I pass judgment on you as the Black Fang must with traitors? I sentence you to death. Prepare to be punished. I won't allow that. Nino, Jafar, are you okay? Look at all the trouble you've caused. We're companions now. You mustn't forget that. Everyone. Such sweet friends. She laughs a lot. She's having a great time, you know? Sonia's just a jovial individual. Such sweet friends, Nino. Sorry to cut short your little reunion. I won't let you get away. To a man, you will all die. Wait, I won't let you get away. To a man. Oh, okay, like to the man. All right. What? Eek! Look out this way. This chapter, by the way, sucks. You are the sinners who hurt my Lord Nurgle. I will not let you die swiftly. Oh, this place is filling with water. The path vanished. This water prevents us from moving forward or back. No, Jafar, are you alright? Yeah, we're fine. Hector? Thank you for helping. Aw. Did you get wet? I'm fine. That's good. Hector, why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Are you feeling okay? I'll create some paths for you, so please keep coming. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Of course, you can stay where you are if you like. I care not, so long as you die in pain and fear. You cannot escape, or you can't escape from the grave that's waiting for you, though. This is my favorite. She's definitely like the most, I mean, I guess Nurgle's pretty evil, but she's definitely the most just like generically evil in the game. Probably be Ursula. Ursula kind of has a little bit of the, oh, what's her name? Selena from Sacred Stones. Not really as much, but she just seems like entirely devoted to Nurgle, unfortunately. I'm sorry, everyone. All of this, it's all my, no, calm down. I told you, didn't I? We came because we're friends. There's no need to apologize, Lynn. Pathways and courtesies? I guess she's being gracious, right? Let's defeat Sonia and sever the connection between Nurgle and the Black Fang for a better future. Yeah, so this chapter takes after the Gaiden chapter in Fire Emblem 6 that has a similar thing going on where the paths go away and come back. Basically, it's just annoying as hell. But thankfully we have, excuse me, thankfully we have 3 pretty solid flyers, which are obviously very helpful in this chapter. I might bring Matthew, because I do want to promote him here. We could do it at the end of the chapter, and I'd like to get him to 20, although he's pretty darn close, so that's not a huge issue. I believe there are also status tabs in this chapter. There are some annoying stuff, like there's a ballista here, although you can kill that turn 1 pretty easily. There's a silence down here. I believe this guy has Berserk and an Angelic Robe that we can steal. So another reason to bring Matthew, if we can potentially do that. And then there's sleep here as well. And Sonia has bolting, along with, of course, the Fell Contract. 22 magic bolting, by the way, nothing to scoff at, but yeah, thankfully she doesn't move, so obviously it's not too much to deal with. There's sleep and Luna down there as well. Yeah, there's a lot of annoying status tabs in this chapter. This chapter is pretty darn annoying. Man, I really want to use Corel. Because, like, we did recruit Corel, but, man, I like all the people that we're bringing. Maybe we'll forgo him, at least for another chapter. So do I have Restore right now? Oh, I also have the boots. Does anybody want the boots? I could boots Florina, although at this stage that kind of doesn't seem to matter too much. So that's pretty chaotic. Yeah, it definitely can be. Again, the nice thing for our perspective is that we have a lot of flyers, which will make it pretty easy to kind of skirt around and deal with more of the problematic enemies, but no, this chapter can be very annoying. I'm gonna move it to status tab is my favorite. Yeah, doesn't everyone love that? That should clearly be in more Fire Emblem chapters. It's so much fun. Oh, we also got the Delphi shield. I forgot about that, which unfortunately for our purposes does not encompass all of our flyers because we have so many, but is still extremely useful. Put that on Florina. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do with the boots, to be honest. Could do boots Lynn. Seems pretty useless. I mean, boots Florina makes sense. Boost Florina definitely makes the most sense, right? Let's do boost Florina. We just love Florina. Do your first playthrough of Engage at the moment? Ah, well, good luck, Mark. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I like to Engage quite a bit, although I only did, well, I never finished it, but the playthrough that I did, I enjoyed it. Boots Nidian? I think, Boots Nidian might have been better. I'm actually a big fan of Boots, Boots Dancer. That might have been better, especially considering the fact that ours is capped and, like, kind of invincible. That might have been better, yeah. But, I think giving it to Florina, I think Florina just deserves everything, to be honest, considering what she did to Kishuna, so. But I do think that that's a good approach. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I want to do here. Oh, I should give you Phyllis Might. I don't know why we just have Phyllis Might and it's just not on anybody at the moment. Okay, so this guy also has bolting down. Oh no, these guys I think all have bolting. Yeah, there are only 6 magic bolting guys, or 7 magic, but they all have it, so it can be a bit annoying. Who wants to fight these guys? Like, none of you have good defense, right? You have 13. That's not terrible. Lin, unfortunately, obviously, is not going to have a weapon triangle. Although Lin could fight them. Could have Hector do it. Could have Canas do it. Could also just, like, bring Geets and have him do it. You know what? I'm kind of in on Geets, to be honest. We recruited Geets. We never recruit Geets. I want to use him. Maybe we just forgo. I really want 2 restore users, though. Nah, maybe we forgo Pent. I want to bring Geets. I like Geets. I want to use Geets here. Those mage stats, yeah. It's so weird because it's like giving triple mage bolting is like kind of bullshit, but then you look at their stats and you're like, oh, they just suck. Okay, so we'll have the 3 Pegasus sisters probably go defeat these guys on turn 1. And because these guys, they all have pretty good res, so we don't have to really worry about. Yeah, in fact, it's funny that Florina actually has the least amount of res among all of them. In fact, I think I might just use our talisman on her right now, because she's probably going to be doing a lot of what do you call it, a lot of combat in the next handful of chapters, so I think we're good though. In the FE7 paralog of engage. What is the FE7 paralog? I remember the FE6 one, but I don't remember the FE7 paralog. Which chapter did they choose for that? Geese does what Geese does what Geese doesn't? Exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's kill this guy. Can use the sword, why not? Oh, the Armad's Cave. Oh, I think when I played, because isn't Hector like a, wasn't he like one of the DLC lords? Or like summons? I think when I played it was like before that had come out. So I never actually did anything with Hector. I don't think I ever did that one. The Armad's Cave, that's interesting. I know the FE6 one is that horrible guidance chapter. Probably my least favorite chapter in all of FE6. But yeah, it's interesting. I never did that one. Sure. Although it's a lot better in Engage than it was in FE6, I will say that. In fact, I think the Pegasus Knight Sisters have so much res that they literally can't get, yeah, I think they don't take any damage. They might take like 1 damage, you know. FE6 should have been chapter 7. I think the problem is they wanted to make them all like big, like important chapters. I mean, don't get me wrong, FE7 or chapter 7 is arguably the most important chapter, but oh, we also get Jafar. Jafar is weird because if you look at his stats, he's like obscene, but it's so hard to use a sword locked unit from here on out that he actually ends up being kind of a weak unit, but it's nice to have, and he's cool for sure. In fact, let's turn on him and Nindo's animation before I forget. In the last DLC, yeah, I never played with the DLC. I'm actually, if we ever get to Engage, I'd be really excited to try that game again. Like I said, I never finished it. Part of the problem with Engage for me was I was really excited to play it and I wanted to stream it, and it was okay, but I think my old computer didn't like streaming it that much. I think I can stream it a lot better now. We'll eventually get to it. What's up, Zaharkus? It's been quite some time. 20 follows. Look at you now. Yeah, we've expanded a bit. It's been nice. Oh, I didn't realize that you can reach Geets. Oh, that should be fine. I hope you've been well though. I know it's been yeah, quite some time. I don't know the last time I saw you. It was probably like, I think I might have been playing like Radiant Dawn. That was a while back. The game you plan on playing next? So this is the plan is to play all the games sequentially. Geets could have totally died here, by the way. I didn't realize that all the boltings could reach him. Thankfully 30% are pretty low. So the plan is to go to Sacred Stones next. Hypothetically, we'll eventually get to Engage, but we have to go through all the games first. So, but yeah, Sacred Stones will be next. Was it May of 2022? I feel like it seems sooner than that to me, but yeah, you might be right. I seem to remember playing Radiant Dawn last time I saw you. And that was probably a while back, so yeah, I could see it. 3 Fates games, yeah. So yeah, the plan is to do all the games in order, which obviously means there's quite a few games before we get back to something like Engage. But wait, did Geets kill the? Oh, he must have killed the Falcon Knight, and I just didn't even notice. But hypothetically, that's the plan. So if I go over and kill that guy, yeah. The nice thing is this guy doesn't have a ton of magic, so his range on Berserk isn't like. I mean, it's large enough to be scary, but it's not like the most oppressive thing in the world. So we were watching a Twitch streamer. Okay, yeah, wow, 2022. That's crazy. Oh, when you first, I got you, Zarkus. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it was that long ago. That's crazy. I don't know. Everything just seems like it was yesterday. You know, it feels like time just flies by. These mages also only have 21. These mages are so crap. Which is, again, fine with me, because the bolting is scary. That's nuts. I guess I have been streaming for a long time. 2022 ain't even last year anymore? I know, dude. It feels like both yesterday and like, and an eternity ago. It's weird. Time's weird, man. Fire Emblem 6, yeah, I remember the first time, I remember because I was playing Fire Emblem 6 and you linked that tier list that we talked about that was very odd. Yeah. No, I remember Zarkus. I remember. I do. That was a strange tier list. That guy's a Sword Reaver. Okay, let's not fuck with him. Good times. Yeah, I do remember that. Dude, Kanash just crits every time I attack at this point. I don't know what his deal is. I mean, I love it. I guess he does get the crit bonus because he's probably like S and Dark Magic at this point. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Can Lyn fight these guys? I mean, Lyn can't ever really fight anyone, but that's not too bad. Bulky Lyn is still such a bizarre concept to me. Let me see. Yeah, that was a wacky tier list to say the least. Kill if you're worse. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't know who that guy was that made that, but I don't know. Hopefully he figured it out. Okay, Sylvalance. Yeah, I guess Lyn can just fight these guys. I mean, it's not gonna look super pretty, but unfortunately, with all 3 of our Pegasus Knights kind of doing their own thing, I'm kind of stuck with the. I feel like the loser squad is putting it lightly, but they'll figure it out. They'll be all right. I also really should have bought Lightning for Sarah, but that's okay. She doesn't really need to do combat, and then Geet should be able to finish off these guys. I suppose I could use Jafar, but I kind of want Lyn to fight these guys. Becomes better and kill. Yeah, that is a wild. Look, I didn't pretend back then, and I won't pretend now to know like the perfect tier list, the perfect whatever. But let me tell you, killing off one of the Xmas calves, especially in Fire Emblem 6 where they're both nuts, not a great strategy. Oh, that's right, original raisins. Now I remember. Yeah. Now I remember. I think he still streams. Well, good for him. Some questionable takes, but hey, you know. Lyn, oh my god, she still has 10 strength. Like, I don't know what to say about this Lyn anymore. This is just horrible. I mean, look, I'm out here using Lyn. I'm out here using 10 strength Lyn, okay? So I can't exactly say, can't exactly call anybody else incompetent at Fire Emblem. But yeah, some questionable takes for sure. To say the least. Geese are just taking hits at this point. Gym membership at this point. God, I just wish he would get some strength. I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, as I've said many times before, our Lin is very bulky. Oh, did that hit? Yikes. The nice thing is that we can pick up Florina, but yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. She's the Lin we need? I don't know if I agree with that. I think I might disagree with that. Let me physic Geets. Make sure he doesn't die. She does have the bulk. I'll give her that, you know. I guess you can't have both. You can either have a kind of bulky Lin or an actual strong Lin. Yeah, this is really unfortunate. I could pick her up. I don't think I really need to. I mean, she's not in danger. She still has full health. Florina's a beast. I'm not really that worried about her. Let me do this. Let me trade her onto her lance to help her out here a little bit, and then we'll kill the final bolting guy. So he stops picking on poor Geets. Is there an Eliwood look stat-wise? Eliwood I think is like level 13. I think Eliwood's okay. Actually, I think we got a, what do you call it? Do you take a bunch of damage here? No, not too bad. Heaven's Seal. I think our Eliwood was okay. Our Hector's a little screwed, but I don't think he's terrible. He promotes in, I think, 2 chapters. I can show you. I didn't deploy Eliwood, but here's our Hector. He's not bad, but I think he is a little screwed. He has 4 more strength than Lin, though, so that's pretty cool. Okay, how do we kill these guys? We have Canas, which is great. I feel bad because I always put Canas with, like, the loser squad, but he's not a loser. But, you know, they need a chaperone. Otherwise, they just die. He's a beast. Oh, that's right. I didn't bring Pent. So Sarah and Canas are my only healers. I forgot about that. That's okay. We can work with that. Okay. I think this will probably get Matthew to level 20. So other than stealing the Angelic Robe, we don't have to worry about doing anything else with him. We can just promote him at the end of the chapter. Dark Magic 8 for losers? True. I think this is a really good Matthew. I mean, it's got to be, right? Like 12 strength, capped speed, 32 HP, and 8 defense. No, I guess if a Swordmaster had those stats, I'd be kind of disappointed, but he's not bad. That's the one-shot crit, by the way. And Matthew will be getting that shortly. Perfect, okay. All Lin needs is a silver sword, and she can actually do good. She can actually do good work here. Okay. Berserk isn't that bad. We just have to make sure we're in restore range when we actually start dealing with them. And skill seems a bit low. Yeah, I think you need skill to proc that thing, don't you? So it is kind of unfortunate. I don't know if he's like screwed or if he's just not supposed to have that much skill, but yeah, it is. It does seem a bit low to me too. I would agree. So there's a wyvern here. Am I in danger here if I do this? Nah, because this guy's got a poison sword, which really doesn't do anything. Fire Emblem 7 is like the game of shitters. Like it's very much a like quantity over quality game. Not in full. There are some decent units on each chapter, but for the most part. Let me see. We can compare averages here. Also, I kind of like training Nino. It's kind of fun, but I don't think we're going to train Nino on this playthrough. I think we did on the last playthrough, and I feel like we've done enough memeing here. Could probably forgo her. All right, average stats. Matthew. Actually, I think our Matthew's really blessed. Yeah, I think he's like 3 strength blessed. All right, when it comes to my turn again, we can look at him. Oh, warrior crit. God, I love warrior crit. It's so sick. All my homies love warrior crits. Man, why is everybody getting poisoned? And another crit, of course. I do love the Druid crit. It is pretty amazing to see. Beyblade, exactly. Warrior Crit's probably my favorite GBA crit, to be honest. I know we were talking about that last time, but say it every day. Love our Matthew. I mean, this is definitely the first time. Well, I was gonna say this is the first time I'm ever gonna use a fell contract on stream, but I think we've done it before. But I haven't used one in quite some time, so. National Treat and still managed to hit. It seems that way, doesn't it? Seems that way. Alright, more Wyverns. Chris just hit a 69. Nice. I'm telling you, man, nobody misses 69s. Except that one time when, What's-His-Face missed the 69 and died. But other than that, nobody misses 69s. The problem here is that I need Sarah both to restore Berserk, but I also need her to heal Geats. I guess she's fine healing Geats. We can take our time. This is a chapter where you likely have to wait out all the... Oh, wait. Shoot. I did bring a lockpick. Okay. I wasn't sure if I took all the lockpicks off him, because we do kind of want to get these if we can. Yeah, I guess for the time being, Kanas can just keep murdering these guys. Another crit. Okay. I mean, again, I love Druid crits, and he is saving flux usage here, but so many crits. Druid crits are also one of my favorites in the GBA games. I was actually thinking about making a video about like the best GBA crits. Mostly as an excuse to go look up GBA crits and watch them. But I like Warrior a lot. I like Druid a lot. I think Druid's really cool. I think Swordmaster's really cool. Swordmaster might be another one of my favorites. Swordmaster crit is super dope. I like that one a lot. Hello, Kaiser Sose, welcome. This is an Iron Man, yep. This is a Fire Emblem 6 Hector Hard Mode Iron Man. Raven Sane Guy and Dart Die. So I can break them down for you. Let me just make sure we're good on this turn. Okay. Raven died. Actually, Raven died in a very funny way. The turn after I recruited Raven, I had him move to the left, and literally on that turn, an archer with 1% crit him, and then another archer killed him. So he died literally one turn after I recruited him. So his death was kind of funny. Sane and Guy both died on the port chapter. Guy I made a big mistake with, and Sane just died to a bunch of the pirates, and then Dart died to Purge a few chapters ago. Those deaths were not as funny. The Raven death was pretty funny. The other three, mostly just mistakes on my part. Oh, that's a good one, Tonga. I forgot about that. Yeah. Gonzalez crit. I guess any Brigand crit, although Brigands never really have crit unless it's Gonzalez. But yes, Brigand crit, super hype too. Love Brigand crits. Also, some of the monsters in Sacred Stones have some really wonky crits too. I think the Gargoyle crit is also like a Scream. That one's pretty cool too. But yeah, Brigand crit is super hype as well. Yikes, yeah. It happens, you know. But we did kill Kashuna on this playthrough, so that was pretty hype. Enjoyed that. At the moment, we have a decent team going. We have all three of the, if these poison would stop hitting, I could show you. We have all three of the Pegasus Knight sisters promoted, including Florina, who's really, really strong, as you can see. And then we have Geats, who's pretty strong as always. We have a pretty good Kanas. We have a Lyn that refuses to get strength, so a classic Lyn. And I guess that's about it. We have a Matthew that's going to promote at the end of this chapter. Oh, Matthew, by the way, I was going to talk about his averages. So our Matthew is 2.5 strength blessed, which is awesome. Everything else is very average. He's a little luck screwed. He's like 1.5 res screwed. It's pretty average. Other than his strength, he's pretty average across the board, to be honest. Okay, this opened up, which is a little scary. This guy's a blue gem we can steal, by the way. Okay, I need to get Sarah over here now because we could potentially get Berserk next turn. The problem with bringing to 10 skills average, yeah, actually 11 skill. So we are 1 skill screwed, but just about, yeah. Which kind of blows. How do you look fighting this guy? That's the question. Oh, really good, actually. But it'll look worse if you attack me at 1 range, right? Yeah, but not too much worse. We don't get doubled, that's the big deal. Okay, I feel good about that. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Oh, we have a combination of sleep and berserk. Ooh, don't love that, to be honest. All right, let me heal you. The problem is going to be if Sarah gets berserked or slept herself, this is really, really bad. Because she's my only... This is the downside. Wait, you have restore, right? Okay. I put restore on Pent, I'm just remembering. Okay, this is really bad then. Hold on. We need to completely change what we're doing. Yeah, I put restore on Pent, and then I didn't bring Pent. So that wasn't a good decision on my part. Now we can still make this work, but it's gonna be a little sketchy, and I don't think we're gonna be able to steal this angelic robe, to be honest. Yikes. All right, just stay out of berserk range, because anyone getting berserked right now is a nightmare for me. Hold on, what was it again? Okay. All right, this is why you remember to bring restore. Berserking time. God, I hope not. Damn it, yeah, yeah, imagine not bringing pen. Look, I wanted to use the meme characters, okay? Yeah, I put berserk, or sorry, not berserk. I put restore on Pent, because at the time I was gonna bring him, and then I just didn't bring Pent. By the way, the Pegasus sisters down here are not looking very good either. How many more turns has she slept for? 2? Yikes. Throwing? I mean, it wouldn't be one of these streams if I didn't throw. All right, let me chuck some javelins at this guy. Okay, that's good. Actually, now that I think about it, the bishop might not move. Because he was actually in range of potentially berserking Farina. Maybe he just had too low of a percentage and he didn't want to try for it, but he definitely could have tried to berserk Farina and he didn't last turn, so I'm not really sure what that's about. He might not move. Potentially making it harder. Look, I'm a man of content, okay? I'm trying to make the stream more interesting. I could make all the correct plays, you know? I'm a genius. I just think it's more interesting if I put myself in precarious situations over and over again. That's gotta be it. Oh, face thumbnail. Oh my, can you believe what happened in Fire Emblem? I don't think, oh my god, another crit. We love it. I don't think I've ever used that for a YouTube thumbnail, but I should. What? I forgot the restore Seth, berserk Seth gone wrong, gone sexual. And then it's just, yeah, it's just mostly my face and then like the berserk. Except that, like, just like most of those videos, nothing actually happened, so I have to like manufacture the berserk stuff, like doing something scary. All right, I'm gonna be straight up. Nino getting slept, not that big of a deal. In fact, doesn't matter really at all. So we love that. Mr. Berserk still didn't move, which is interesting. Maybe he just doesn't move. Maybe that's just a thing. I don't know. I mean, there is the chance as well that he just didn't want to try to hit Farina because she had too much res. But... because the thing is, like, we could potentially set up a situation where I move somebody, then I dance for them, then I move them again and kill him. But I really want that angelic robe. I could do it with Matthew, but I don't really trust Matt. Even barriered Matthew still doesn't have enough res. Nino EP. Nino very EP. So I'm not, she can do 2 damage. Why do I bother? How much res does Kanas have? 14? Okay. Kanas gets berserked, it's bad. I wonder if maybe he just doesn't move. Maybe that's just a thing. Let's just wait until Florina wakes up, and then Florina can do. Let's just do as we've done throughout the entire playthrough. Wait until Florina wakes up, and then have Florina save me from this unfortunate situation we find ourselves in. Unfortunately, as well, you can't bring Merlinus, so there's no options for what do you call it? For like getting Physic out, or sorry, Restore out of the convoy, which really sucks. Sick level up, love to see it. Erica have as much strength as Lynn. I was kind of thinking that we try to use Erica. I thought that might be kind of fun. And of course, it would probably result, as you said, in the exact same thing that's happening here, where she has 10 strength as level like 5 promoted unit. Okay, a little more bulk is nice. I thought he had more defense than he does, but that's okay. Right, let's do this. You can attack me if you want, and then Jafar. I guess we'll just do as we've been doing. Geets and Farina seem to be doing a good job over there, so why change it now? Dark Mage robe makes him look bulky, though. They do, actually. They do. I mean, to be fair, yeah, druids I think tend to have more defense than like sages and stuff anyways, but it definitely, there's definitely like a visual thing to it where you see that, yeah, that person would like have more defense, you know, they would have more bulk. I agree. Jafar may not be that strong of a unit, but in like 1v1 combat, he is still pretty exceptional. I'm really curious who that bishop is gonna sleep. I might have to just forego the angelic robe. It's not that big of a deal, but foregoing the angelic robe here means we're gonna have to figure out something for the dragon if he does roll that 40 or 41%. So. Oh, with Kanas, he does critting is his does seem to be his specialty. Okay, Sleeping Matthew also totally fine. Matthew is also very EP. We really don't need anything out of Matthew until the very end of the chapter. So, hey, Master Bamba, welcome, welcome. All right, no more reinforcements. Okay, she's awake, which is amazing. Now, the downside with this happening to Matthew is, man, okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Oh, man. How much magic do you have? 22. He has 16. I'm thinking this guy just doesn't move. That would be my approximation. So, hold on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, he has 8 range. When she has 10 movement, that's right. Okay. Oh, Tonga, I got you. Yeah, that was weird. I expected if he has a killing edge, he just crits. Like, that's just the way that it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I'm gonna put Florina right here. I don't really care about what this guy's doing, to be honest. I think this guy just doesn't move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm just gonna basically assume at this point that that guy doesn't move. How much res do you have? 17? Okay. I'm gonna bury your Lynn. Let's just murder this stupid bishop. Just glitch him, man. What did you do to Fana? Hey, man, sometimes you gotta shave, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As I know I said this a million times yesterday, but you can only get soup in your beard so many times until you gotta, you know, you gotta do something about it. So for the time being, we are clean-shaven gentlemen. So the plan at the moment is to basically wait out Matthew's sleep turns, and then New Year. I like New Year, New Pano. It's March. I like that. New year, new me. That's great. My year starts in March, so. Oh, don't sleep me again, you annoying. Come on, 35% Florian, you got this. Okay. Hashtag goals. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. So remember when I said like 125 times that he doesn't move and then he did move? That was pretty funny. Okay. So this makes this a little bit more sketchy, I'll be honest. So here's the thing. I could just kill him right now, but I do really want that angelic robe. I should probably just kill him, right? It's so much safer if I just kill him. Your new meme? We can only hope. It's so much safer if I kill, but man, I want that robe. Berserk jump scare. Because the thing is, what I can do is wait until Matthew's done with sleep. God, the problem is if Florina gets Berserk, we're dead. Like, yikes. Oh, man. My plan was to wait until Matthew woke up and then have Matthew move and then Ninian dance for Matthew and then Matthew. But does that even work? Now that I know that he moves, does that even work? If Matthew is here, man, this is why the suggestion of giving it to Ninian was a much better idea. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Now that doesn't even work. Let's just murder him. Let's just get him out of here. Take this man out of here. I don't want anything to do with anything this guy's got cooking. I'm not about that life. It makes it so much easier if we just do this. If he didn't move, I could use my plan of dancing for Matthew, but he did move, so get him out of here. Florina, you do realize that you're not capped on speed. Like, you could just get more of that. Can you take another hit if I keep you here? Yeah, okay, perfect. Chuck some javelins. Maybe these two will build some support. That'd be cool. Okay, well, no more of that is nice. Lynn, I guess if you want to like start baiting out these ballistas, I don't even know if they use these ballistas. They probably do. That would be perfectly fine. Crowbar squad once again. That is true. I don't know why all these playthroughs end up being girl boss squads, but you know. To be fair, the Pegasus Knights are just great. We just love them. If there was a Wyvern Knight squad I could go to, I would definitely do that. But what was the game we played? Lord Nurgle, we have your cue. Only the chosen few will live to see the new world. Perfect people, people like me. What was the game we played with like the ultimate girl boss squad? Was that Thracia? I can't remember now. There was a game we played where it was just like, it was just straight up that. But I forget Shepard was probably the worst. Yeah, that was a nightmare. Yeah, Mr. Bembo, that was not pretty. I'll be frank. I definitely like. I mentioned it at the time, but the way my brain works, it's funny. Like you handle chapters in such specific ways that they just become ingrained in your mind to be like handled in that capacity. And then when things like change a little bit, like in my mind, the reason that I didn't put a unit in range of the pirates was not because it triggered the pirates attacking, but was because the pirate had a halberd. So this time, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it's funny how you can get really screwed over by that kind of stuff. Obviously, it, you know, which is a horrible mistake and led to some questionable situations, but it's just weird. It's like you change one thing and everything just gets thrown off. Thracia, yeah, Thracia, that's right. Because we had Safi, Linnoin, I think Sarah was dead, but we had Tina, that's right. That's right. No, yeah, it was like Safi. It was definitely Tina, Safi, and Linnoin. And I think there was a fourth, but I thought Sarah was dead. Maybe it was no, because Sarah got captured. Remember? I can't remember who the fourth was, but I'm pretty sure there was a fourth. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that was sick. That was our ultimate girl boss team. To be fair, that's just Thracia. Like Thracia is just a girl boss game. Like that's just how it works. If you're not training all the staff users, then what are you doing? Painful waiting map? Yeah. Scott, this chapter blows. Let's just say that. Not a huge fan. Okay, I think we're good. I'll just bring Geets up here. I think we're good for this turn. This is a lot of waiting, a lot of slowly maneuvering. Was a great, interesting maneuver moment. Yeah. Did you like that? Obviously, that was another mistake. I do not use, because there's sword reavers. Now, maybe I'm wrong about this too, but there's sword reavers and there's sword slayers. And I'm pretty sure sword reavers don't give the same effective damage that sword slayers do. I thought it was a sword reaver, and I thought even though he wouldn't take it particularly well, he would be okay, because it would just give weapon triangle. And I was like, our guy's pretty bulky, he can take a weapon triangle. What I didn't realize, of course, was that the sword reaver would also give effective damage and obliterate me. We're in kind of an awkward spot here, by the way. I'm not really in range of this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. And basically everything. Yeah. Yeah. Good old Tina. Good old Tina. Yeah, Tina is the ultimate. When people talk about watching, being annoyed by the fact that stabs can miss in that game, they're talking about Tina. Safi can do it a little bit when you first recruit her, but pretty much everybody has enough skill to not miss, except for Tina. Good for experience. Yeah, this is probably, if you do want to train Nino, this is definitely going to be Alpha drops, and then going crazy here is going to be your best bet. We're not really doing anything like that, but yeah, it is good for experience. I will agree with that. For sure. Good lord. This guy hits like a goddamn truck. Unfortunately, Ninian is in a questionable position at the moment. Could you just kill this guy for me? Yeah. I believe. Alright, well, Jafar just refuses to do anything. The water. Yeah, exactly, Master Bama. That's my point. They just recycled that chapter. But like, who liked that chapter? I want to meet the man that liked that chapter, because actually, no. I don't want to meet the man that liked that chapter. Dude, the endgame of Fire Emblem 7 is actually just awful. Like every chapter just sucks in the endgame of Fire Emblem 7. I swear to God, like, I think I hate almost every chapter at the end of this game. Actually, no, I'll say I don't mind Cog. I actually think Cog's kind of cool. Level 10 Sage by the end? Holy shit. Yeah, Nino can go crazy here if you want her to. For sure. This is definitely going to be, and then you can go straight into Cog. If you go into Cog with like a promoted or close to promoted Nino, it can be, she can genuinely be a pretty strong unit. Because it can be warp skipped. All right. I guess if I did that every time, I would feel pretty good. I never get warp in FE6, to be honest. Is Geets also stuck? Yeah, you can hang out over there. You're good. This is where Physic comes in handy, especially on a chapter like this, because it can get a little annoying with your army being extremely split, but warp lets you still heal everybody. Oh, speaking of Sword Slayers. 2010 Rucker with a killing edge? Yeah. You'll never defeat me and my double bolting. Oh, fuck! Door balancing Intellius just by not giving you any. That is one way to balance it. That is true. Hello, boys. Okay, Matthew is in a slightly precarious situation. On the plus side, Geets is going to be able to go crazy here. I never really use, I guess the only games I've ever used warp quite a bit on is like Shadow Dragon and Thracia. I never really use it in the GBA games. I don't really have like strategies for it. Although that chapter, I know the guidance, there's another guidance chapter that you can warp skip pretty easily. But I've never taken that approach. Not that I don't think it's good. In fact, I think it's great because those chapters suck ass. But who wants some experience? Who has a sword? That's the better question. You do. Okay. You're up, buddy. Unfortunately, Ninian is like in a pretty awkward spot. Oh, I just put... Okay, this was a slight mistake, but Matthew's pretty strong. He should be okay. Actually, I can just pick up Matthew. Actually, I should pick up Ninian as well. We can even do this. Yeah, he's kind of strong now. Hold up. The promoted enemies are definitely strong. I remember when I was a kid, and in Sacred Stones, if you play Sacred Stones on like easy mode or like normal mode, I don't know exactly what it's called. The promoted enemies are like literally weaker than the unpromoted enemies. It's so bizarre. Rucker. Teleports in front of you. It is personal, kid. Rucker just hates those little short shorts he's wearing. And the thing is, too, that guy's got bolting equipped, which, to be fair, doesn't weigh that much in FE6, but still. Yeah, that dude stands no chance. She literally danced on one of the... Wait, that's true, actually. I didn't think about that. She literally just danced in the water. Ninian is Jesus, confirmed. Fight a billion units. Yeah, I suppose we have warp. I don't really know where you can use it though. I guess hypothetically you could use it on victory or death. You know what I was thinking? I haven't done what's the name of the chapter? The like final Kushina chapter. I can't remember the name of it in a long time, but I think maybe you can warp skip that chapter, maybe? You don't have to crit you, old man, before you learn this lesson. Okay, Geets. Maybe some other stats. Okay, I'll get rid of this. Okay. I kind of wish Lynn was over here because she could actually fight these guys pretty well, but... So what do we have here? Silver Lance. Alright, well, they're consistent if nothing else. It's actually pretty scary. I mean, my defense isn't bad, but I don't think it's triple Silver Lance good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do... Can you take 2 Silver Lances, maybe? Do you guys have the same amount of power? 31. Oh, you have less. Okay, perfect. So kill this guy. Yeah, never... Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get a crit here, maybe. Because it's the grind Hector chapter. Do we want to grind Hector? I guess if we want to arm as the final boss, we do. Okay, and I'm going to dance for you. Because we're still in range, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, just barely, though. So I'm going to flux you. No Luna crit. Yeah, apparently he crits with every other tome that I use on him, but the one that actually gives crit, he just refuses. So I will say, I really want Kanas to get to like 42-ish HP, because we didn't get to steal the Angelic Robe. Oh, by the way, I wasn't supposed to do that. No, shoot. Yeah, I was supposed to pick up Kanas. Florina. What if I barrier Kanas? How much attack do you have? 34? Okay, that's not gonna work. That's not an option. No flux you. Could pick up with Hector. I suppose Hector could take one of the hits. That's probably a reasonable thing to assume. Yeah. And you have Matthew, who Jafar could probably put down. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Okay. Let's do this. And you're definitely not in bolting range, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, okay. Just make sure, because that's a nightmare waiting to happen if that were to take place. Do whatever you want. Now I'm ready to watch him kill all the berserkers. I suppose that's an option. I haven't done that chapter in a very long time, so I hadn't considered that, but thankfully Geets didn't get hit because I don't actually have anybody in physic range of him right now. Do you get the iron rune from oh no, the problem, Mark, is that I think we missed the iron rune because I think you have to steal it from, because we fought normally I fight Linus last, but I think we missed the iron rune. Because I think you have to steal it from him when we actually fought him, which I did not do, unfortunately. Nice. Enter is either, oh, is it, okay, all right, never mind then. I wasn't sure because I thought when we did the chapter, somebody mentioned it. No, Kaiser Soze, I think you're right. I think it's just a drop. I thought, because I haven't done the chapter that we did where you fight Linus first in a long time, and I thought somebody had mentioned that I missed it, but I'm probably wrong about that. And I think you're right. I think it is a drop. I don't think you have to steal it. I mean, honestly, that would be nearly impossible, right? Because you'd have to steal it from Lloyd, which I think would be impossible, right? Because he definitely has like 25 or something speed. So yeah, you definitely don't have to steal it. I'm definitely wrong about that. How much speed does? Oh, he's only got 21. That's not so bad. But you can't get over 20 speed on a thief, right? So, and I don't think you can steal as an assassin. Ow. Yeah, you're right. You're right. No matter which one it is, they have the light rune. Yeah, I'm wrong. Well, then we can potentially do that with Hector. All right, Hector, you did a great job. And again, I want to make sure. I want to make sure that we're still, because we didn't get that angelic robe. Getting Kanas to like 42 health will make me feel really good about the dragon. But I think he also needs some speed. Can you get like HP and speed on this level up? All right, well, he half listened to me. Because you still get way down too much, right? 4 would be 14 speed. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Maybe that's not too much. I'm not sure. Sometimes it confuses me when we do chapters we don't normally do, you know? I really wish that I could promote Matthew right now because I'd love to give him experience on these guys. Are you guys out of ballistas or are we still working through that? Probably like one more on that. Yeah, that should be fine. Thurman says average stats across the board. Just like very even. Kanas is nothing if not consistent. Other than the 12 speed, everything is like within 3 of each other. Or 12 defense, sorry, not speed. It's funny. I did give him a speed wing as well, but how many fluxes? 3? No, you can do whatever you want. Again, this is a chapter where you pretty much have to bait out all the reinforcements. My Ike currently has 11 strength, level 20, and my Ike solo run. Honestly, that sucks, but that sounds like Ike. Like, I love Ike in both games, actually, but man, that sounds like very typical Ike behavior. 11 might be a little low. 11 might be a little low, I'll give you that, but well, what is his average, actually? I'm curious. I just love looking at stat averages. Oh wait, his average is like 14.5. Wait, no, never mind. Yeah, you're pretty screwed, Tonga. You're like 3.5 strength screwed. His strength growth is 50%. Oh, I didn't realize you get to Lynn. That's okay. See, that's the problem with characters that come. He reminds me a little bit of Bartry, where Bartry actually has a pretty good speed growth, but his base speed is so bad. No, it's not that extreme, of course, but yeah, 5 strength just means that, you know. 6 strength through 20 levels? Yeah, no, that is pretty rough, actually. That's not a good look. Base is overgrowth, Mark knows. Mark knows. Unfortunately, especially if you're talking about Path of Radiance, you kind of can't. You kind of need growths because the bases don't really work in that game. You can kill anything with forged weapons. Yeah, that's the problem too. That's exacerbated so much by the fact that it's Path of Radiance. Because Path of Radiance is like the game of meat, you know. Like if you don't have good strength in Path of Radiance, and if you're like locked to a weapon like sword, you're just not gonna be able to do anything. I'm kind of curious about our Kanas. Yeah, 19 levels. You're right. You're right. All right, level 8. I don't know if you promoted at 20. Oh, he's actually very. He's a little. I would say a little screwed. Wow, he's actually like 4 luck blessed, which is kind of funny. I'd say he's like a little screwed across the board, but he's pretty average to where he should be. Which is nice. Okay, Lynn, I need you to deal some damage to this guy. Okay. Wait, the silver blade. Wait, hold on a minute. The silver blade. Hold on a minute. The silver blade has 1 more might than the silver sword, but it weighs 5 more and has 20 less hit. Is this like a joke? Is this like a joke weapon? What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Can somebody just like chuck some javelins? Here, Florina. Yeah, go nuts. Wait, don't crit. I want Kanas to kill this guy. Love you, Florina. Keep it up. Sounds like a good job for Mia. Oh, poor Mia. Man, Mia in Path of Radiance is just like a nightmare. She is rough. Fixed growth mod for the GBA games exists? Oh, I don't know. That'd be interesting though. I never really liked fixed growth stuff that much, but could be interesting. Okay, thankfully again, Geets is not getting hit because I do not want to physic him, but doing a great job. I knew all the blades were trash, don't get me wrong, but I didn't know it was that trash. Oh, they give more weapon experience. Okay, all right, at least, all right, don't get me wrong. The blades suck ass, that was a good level, by the way. But the whole weapon experience thing, I'll at least give them that. That's at least some sort of like unique aspect of them that's kind of cool. They do still suck, but. Are you in bolting range for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Nope. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, I'm about to run out of. Hey Matthew, can I borrow your iron sword? Thank you. Thank yous. Oops. Do we need 2 damage crits before I benched her? Yeah. It's a rough look for Mia. Like, I talk a lot about how the GBA games, specifically Fire Emblem 7 and Fire Emblem 8 to a certain extent too, are like pretty hostile to sword users like that, but man, nothing is like Path of Radiance. Yeah, and that's the nice thing about Mia, is she does get her game to thrive. Radiant on Mia is actually like pretty amazing, and we love that. But yeah, Path of Radiance Mia is just one of the saddest units to exist. She's just so sad. Devil X gives 8 times weapon experience. Holy shit, what a busted weapon. And have you seen how much damage it does? My goodness. Zahar kind of blows too. You know, we talk a lot about Mia, but man, Zahar in that game is rough as well. Wind edges, yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. They're so much better in Radiant Dawn. It is nice because both Zahar and Mia both like way better in Radiant Dawn. So it is nice that there's like a place for them to be good. But yeah, Path of Radiance is very hostile to that type of unit. It's hostile to Ike too, of course, but Ike eventually gets the Ragnell in the end game, and so he at least has some usefulness. I knew that was gonna hit. I knew that. We have seen, I think, 3 poison weapons with 40% hit, and they have all hit. Whoever said earlier that poison weapons don't miss, that you are 100% correct. Because, holy shit. Oh, how do you look fighting this guy? Oh, terrible? Okay, fair enough. With what gold? That's true. Yeah, the gold situation in Radiant Dawn is questionable. The nice thing is you can transfer some like gold resources from the Dawn Brigade. Oh shit, I'm doing this so slowly. Wait, I really want that. Fuck, I really want those speed wings. Can I get those? I forgot there was a chest down there that we don't get. So he's gonna try to get over here, I guess. Oh god. I have 2 turns to do this potentially. Alright, Florina, where you at? Do you still have sleep? No, okay. Where you at, Florina? Alright, well the nice thing is we gave the boots to Florina, which is actually gonna be really useful here. I wonder if I can just get it this turn. I don't want to be in range of Mr. Luna, but I can probably like sit here and do it. Alright, I believe. Where can Ninian go? Alright. Let me stop trying to accidentally end the turn. Can make this work. Do they never miss? Guess I never miss. It just doesn't happen. I'm gonna do this. Now, to be fair, Radiant Dawn has its own selection of problems as opposed to Path of Radiance, but it does do a much better job, I think, of like balancing unit types and having a much cooler arsenal of weaponry, which I think is pretty great. Oh, sure, we don't have Merlinus. Alright, get rid of the Javelin. It'll actually make it more consistent for you to survive the next turn. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's fine. No more deaths? Alright, sounds good, Scott. Appreciate you. Hopefully no more deaths. I actually think I'm probably gonna save Cog for the next stream. I'll probably end the stream after this chapter. We'll see when we get there, but I think I'll probably do Cog tomorrow. We'll see. Gonna name my kids Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I am really excited to get back to those games, to be honest. Like, I love those games. What is the Cog? The Cog refers to Cog of Destiny, which is the chapter after this. The problem with Cog of Destiny is that it's extremely long. So I think what I might do is just do this chapter today and then give Cog its own stream tomorrow. Unfortunately, that means I'm probably not going to be able to finish by Thursday as I kind of wanted to, but yeah, I really don't feel like doing Cog after this. I think Cog is kind of a fun map. I don't hate it, but it is quite the experience. I wasn't sure how long this chapter was going to take. I thought maybe if this chapter went really fast, I'd want to do Cog today, but this chapter is kind of taking a while. These late game chapters just end up being like kind of, you know, long. Sick crit. Critting machine, yeah. Florina's an everything machine. Whatever you want, Florina provides. Oh, you fucked up the chapter and they're stealing the speedwings. I am shocked, Tonga, by the way. 1% that missed. I thought for sure that was gonna hit. That would have been so funny if that would have hit. But yeah, Florina's like, oh, you fucked up and like you played poorly and missed the speedwings. No problem, I got you. You want me to crit every single enemy? No problem, I got you. Largest in Fire Emblem 7, yes. Cog is ridiculous. Cog is the chapter, actually, when I was, I've told this story about being really impressed with Hector Hard Mode and not understanding how to beat it when I was younger. And a big part of that was Cog. Like, even using save states and like arena grinding and stuff, I still like couldn't figure out how to beat Cog. It was so ridiculous. Now, you know, with some selective strats, I don't think it's that bad of a chapter, but it is very long. Hey, Lord Genesis, welcome. No, I think there's still B, I think. I should work on that though. I also want to build supports between the Pegasus Knights. Oh, that's right. I was kind of worried about Florina taking a lot of damage from these bows, but I gave her the Delphi shield, so we're actually chilling. Poison bombs always get me nervous. That would have been really funny. If that had hit. All right, Kanas keep baiting out the Boltang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Are we good back here? No more reinforcements. Geets is still stuck on his little island, by the way. I guess I'll go pick him up. Geets needs help. Somebody needs to go pick him up. He's done with soccer practice and he's just standing in the rain, waiting for mommy to come pick him up. Feels bad, man. I think we've all been there before, right? All right, let's get Lynn some experience here. Let's bring Florina back here. Here, you want to stand next to Farina and maybe build some support? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I didn't heal you. Oh, I should probably do that. Ah, whatever, you're fine. Lynn actually has pretty good defense. Okay. Maximum momentum, Sigurd engaged Louise. Override Rider's Bane. My goodness, that is a mouthful. Just killed 4 calves in one blow. Dude, that's amazing. I don't know if I ever killed that many with that, but that's really cool. I like that one a lot. The I really like engage. I really like the all the like different like abilities you can use and stuff. That is pretty dope, Mark. Oh, a poison weapon missed. My friend Geets thinks you're cute. He really likes you. Did 45 damage to every Kev? Jesus Christ. That is, what a beast. I really wanted to use Louise because he seemed pretty darn strong, but the, he died in one of the early chapters, like at the very end of it. Admittedly, I probably shouldn't have started Engage by playing it on like the hardest difficulty, but I did, and I just didn't want to reset the chapter, so I didn't end up using Louise in my playthrough. Or no, not Louise. Louise is from this game. Lewis. I also didn't use Louise in Engage, if that helps at all. Alright, Geets. Nino thinks you're cute, so stand over there. I think Kanas is fine. I mean, these guys deal like, what, 6 damage apiece at most? Or 8 damage apiece? No, wait. No, 7 damage apiece? That's 14 plus... Nah, that's fine. Just keep on reproducing. Dude, that's all endgame Fire Emblem 7 is, okay? It's just reinforcements, reinforcements, reinforcements. So annoying. Oh, Mark. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, maddening classic, but I'm allowing time crystal. Yep. That's what I did. And I didn't do mine as like an Iron Man. At first I was thinking that I was going to do it as like a soft Iron Man, but I realized very quickly that that just wasn't going to work. Oh, another poison weapon hit. But I did not reset for Lewis, because it was on this like really annoying chapter early on that I had really struggled with, and I didn't want to reset the whole chapter. Dude, Lynn, figure it out, my guy. I mean, we talk about screwed units on this channel all the time, but this is like obscene what I'm witnessing here. Game is designed around the time crystal. See, that's what I was asking about when people Iron Man 3 houses whether or not they use the time crystal, because I remember when I played Engage, it was like, I don't know how you do that without the time crystal. Like straight up, enemies are like, there's just so much powerful stuff in that game. Like, yeah, I definitely think the time crystal is necessary. We'll see when we get there, but yeah. Fire Emblem. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Okay, where's Florina at right now? Are you Florina? No. Are you Florina? Do you guys have support? No. Okay. You're Florina. Okay. Go over there. Actually, wait. Are we at a Boltings? No, one more. Okay. I need to heal Kanas. So let's do that. So much stronger than your units. Yeah, that's what I found as well. There's definitely like, there's obviously like most Fire Emblem games, there's kind of a rhythm you eventually get into, you know, where you like, you have a strong enough team and you know who can do what, but that game really just like kept upping the ante, and I never even finished it. I mean, I think I was pretty close to the end of the game, so I don't know how insane it gets at the like the very end, but yeah, no, that game is crazy. They're made for time crystals to be used. See that, and that's what I was wondering about. I don't know as much about Three Houses because I never played it on a harder difficulty, but in Engage, when I was playing through it, I could not imagine not using the time crystals all the time. Like, skills and good stats, yeah. So, as I've said for many games, we will see when we get there what I want to do from that. Do chapter 9, then do the paralogs, then do the rest of the game. That's probably a good idea. I just kind of did the paralogs like as I progressed. I don't know if I did them on any specific chapter, if I felt like it, but yeah, that's probably a good strategy. When I played the game, it was like right after it came out, so there was really no, like, nobody really knew what was going on. But sick. We might be S now, which might give us some extra crit, which is kind of cool. And I mean, who knows? Like, if we get to Engage, and Engage is just like too insane to Iron Man on maddening mode or whatever, we can just fuck around with it. I mean, we don't need to, like, you know, the reason I Iron Man these games is because I know them so well, and I think that's a really fun way to play, but it's not like, not insane. I mean, it's not necessary for me to do. Ish. We can bow after we kill these guys. But we'll see. We shall see. Did I only bring Mend? That was probably not a great idea. Yeah, it gives you an extra, I believe an extra 10%. Or wait, I think she already had 16%, or maybe it's 5%. Can't remember now. I think it gives you an extra like 5 or 10%, because it's part of the reason that when we were trying to kill Kashuna, even though I'd pretty much fucked up everything we were trying to do, we still got Florina to S rank in Lances because it gave her an extra, it's either 5 or 10%. Yeah, I believe it's 5% because she was having 11 crit and now she has 16 crit. Yep, that's what it is. So you get an extra 5%. Actually, now that I think about it, I've been working on a video where I kind of talk about our journey to kill Kashuna, and I'm pretty sure in that video I said 10%, but whatever, who cares? But yeah, it's 5%. Yep, Lord Genesis 5%. Oh, look at this insane! I'm so good. See, she dropped the, yeah. You can see that she has 11% with this because it's not S. Yep. See, she dropped the sword, has the bow, and now gets to attack back at the nomads. This was totally intentional. Dude, I don't know what's up with Lynn and the bow, but she crits every time she uses it. Using toothpicks as weapons. That's the thing, right? Is like, I gave her the steel sword. Like, she should be able to, she should be hitting like pretty hard, but I'm gonna be honest. I've talked about this, you know, I really like Lynn's promoted sword animation, and I do, but her bow animation kind of sucks. I don't like it that much. Like, there's something about the archers, or the arrows being like really big and like bulky. I don't know. I don't like it that much. It's not terrible, but it's not my favorite. I said, "Ask to copy your homework back then." He did, dude, because he knows. If Einstein ever played Fire Emblem, he would definitely talk to me. No, Kanas, HP, Kanas. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. I have all the faith in the world in you. There we go. I love Druid. Druid crits are so cool. Oh, what the heck? Dude, there is just a ball of wires underneath me. Just so much stuff is tangled up. All right, Florine is healed. That's perfect. The nice thing is that we have the oh, can't quite kill. We have the Delphi shield now, so we don't have to worry about these archers. All right, we're almost done. We just need to open these chests with Matthew, then kill the boss, and then promote Matthew, and then we're good to go. It's a whole ass jump scare for the enemy POV. It is. It is. It is. And the thing is, like, yeah, Druid crit, out of GBA crits, Druid crit is probably the, like, scariest, right? Because, mostly just because of this game. In Fire Emblem 7, it's definitely the scariest, but in general, I guess Berserker crit maybe is scarier in, like, Fire Emblem 6. And then I don't know what's the scariest in Fire Emblem 8, but... Summoning the double circles thing? Oh, it would terrify me. I wouldn't want anything to do with that. The demon that is Kanas. What is going on? Okay. Bunch of shit just happened. Alright, you just slowly kill these guys. Do whatever you want, really. I don't really care. Okay, I want to fight these guys with Kanas, but this is a Luna man. Nobody has a brave weapon, right? I don't think so. I think we might have to do the whole, like, the Lin, I really didn't bring a heal staff for you. Jesus Christ, I'm a genius. Does Phila's Might, or sorry, does Nini's Grace count against Luna? Does anybody know? Because, like, does it technically count as defense that you're giving, or resistance, I guess? I don't know. Marine Implosion Energy won 10,000 grams of pure caffeine. Alright, welcome Azrael's son. It doesn't count toward Luna? Okay. You can't overthink if your heart stops. That's true. That's true. Technically. I mean, you don't have to worry about anything, honestly, if your heart stops. So I'm probably just gonna go for the Florina Lin support, taking away the Luna crit. Slams the magic users. I know, dude. It's terrifying. Unfortunately, you don't have the Brave Axe, do you? No, I think Hawkeye still does. Also, I don't know why I set Lin down there. She can't go anywhere. I don't know where she thinks she's going. Like, I can loot it myself, but I'm gonna have to be threatened by a crit. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. HP. Oh, okay, yeah. I figured that it would work that way, Mark, but I wasn't 100% sure because I didn't know if that technically counted as like defense. But I guess if it doesn't even give a shit what it counts as. It just hits you, then it doesn't matter. Doing the... Oh, my friend was talking about that. Yeah, they're suing emulators or something, right? Because Citra's the 3DS emulator, isn't it? I don't know too much about it, but I know something like that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna pick you up, Matthew. Luna is like your hyper-aggressive 80-year-old neighbor who still thinks he's at war. I don't know that I would describe it in those terms exactly, but you know, they're both terrifying and horrible to deal with. So, I guess in that capacity, I would agree. Still thinks he's at war. We all have that 80-year-old neighbor who still thinks he's at war, right? Do stuff with Patreon. Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, that's right. That's what they were talking about. Because it has to do, yeah, because they were trying to like make money off of it. And Nintendo was like, no. No. Yeah, they're not about that. How's this gonna affect Pano's legacy? But how's this gonna affect his legacy though? Did you hear about them Nintendo suing whoever. Yeah, but how's this gonna affect my legacy? He just made a special patch to play it and locked it on Patreon or Patreon. That's what done. Yeah, like what were they expecting, right? Like, what does Thor's Ire do? Oh, it decreases crit chance. That probably works on Luna. How much crit do you have? 26. I have 22 luck. Yeah. With Lynn support, there's no way this guy hits me. All right, let's get him to come over here. It's actually crazy. It is. Like, yeah, like what? I don't know. Like, what were they expecting, right? Like, oh, support. Nice. Farina, may I speak with you? Hey, sis. So I haven't seen you around in a bit. I'm sorry. The last time you haven't seen her around. You've been next to each other for this entire chapter. The last time we met, I spoke too harshly. It's fine. Besides, it was my fault. Or I was at fault anyway. I always think about money first and everything else later. No, I should be the one to apologize. And it is only natural that you should call me naive. I mean, of course, mercenaries should care about when and how much they get paid to fight. Now look, it's all behind us. I was such an idiot. You did nothing wrong. How can you say that? I was terrible to you, and you were right all along. Why can't you get that through your thick skull? I'm telling you, I was not right all along. I never should have flown off in a tizzy. In a tizzy's great. In a tizzy like that, you dope. Stop contradicting me. I was wrong. I should have tried harder to grasp your greedy and sensitive ways. Now listen here, you uptight, worn out. Hey, it's weird, isn't it? Why are we even fighting? I don't know. Say, Farina, you know I don't hate you, right? Yeah, I've always known that. I mean, I've known you forever, right? Well, you guys are sisters, I mean. And I took that personally. Gonna be my favorite gender for real, Pegasus sisters, yeah. They are pretty great. So unrealistic, girls apologizing. I mean, they did scream at each other. Alright, can you kill this guy? Because you're the only one that I trust to do it. Florina is my goat. And I refuse to use anyone else. Although I think Kanas is going to kill this boss. I like the faded treasure chest that's in the back there. Do you guys have Luna? Nosferatu. Okay. None of those are in fact Luna, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, you have an extra heal staff. Okay, let's do that then. How's this going to affect my legacy? I love that meme. It's so good. How's this going to affect LeBron's legacy? Yeah, no, that seemed pretty. I think there are some things obviously that Nintendo's done in the past that have been, you know, maybe not the best, but it definitely seems like you're kind of just asking for it if you do what those people did. Yeah, Kanas, show these puny little shaman babies who's boss. So what are Kanas's? I actually still have his average stats. So Kanas, if you get him to 20, yeah, he averages. Yeah, he should be able to get. What is his HP growth? Oh, 70%. Okay. Then it was completely in the right here. That's what it seems like to me. Now, I can't speak to this because I know about as little about it as you know anybody does. But no, it definitely seems in this situation like, I mean, you can't just like if you emulate, like emulating's already a problem, right? But it's like okay because you don't necessarily make money off of it, and then you just try to make money off. Like I don't really see how you could possibly think that was okay, but I don't know. A profitable company in Japan. Oh, Twitter's terrible. Twitter, honestly, like there are many stupid places. Twitter and Reddit are like a cesspool, but Twitter especially, or I guess it's X now or whatever. Yeah, it's really bad. Emulation's illegal. Yeah, exactly. But like, and granted, I don't know about all the like legal ramifications of it, but at least if you don't make money, you always have that like, you know, that aspect of it. But it's insane to just like emulate something which is illegal and then try to make money off it. Like I don't like. What are you doing? Like, I don't know. Seems stupid. I don't know. I guess people want money and but Nintendo also does not seem like the kind of like the kind of company that you want to fuck with in that capacity. You know what I mean? Emulators to play the ROMs? Yeah. So there's a huge echo chamber? Yeah, it is. It is. It is. I think Twitter, I think a lot of these places, you know, serve their purpose. I think they serve a nice purpose for getting like updates on stuff at times, you know, like a newsfeed type thing. And sometimes you get nice opinions from like people you know, people you respect or you care about. You can get your updates on your sports teams or whatever. But no, for the most part, I would not go to, I would not debate people on on Twitter. That seems like a... They're also gonna get banned. I mean, I hope not. Like, I like emulation and I like emulators, and I hope that stuff stays up. But it seemed like, and again, I'm not an expert on this, but it seems like, you know, Citra and all this stuff was doing fine before they were asking to like be made. Oh, Citra is shutting down? Oh, okay, that's kind of a bummer. But I don't know. It is what it is. Of course I'd like it to exist, but... Three days to personally never used Citra. I mean, I've used Citra before, for doing like, oh, actually, legally speaking, I've never used Citra. Don't know what that is, but hypothetically, I would use Citra to do like Pokemon randomizers for like the 3DS games. I've done that. Don't sue me, Nintendo. I'm not trying to make money off it. My channel's not even monetized, Nintendo. Don't take me to court. Okay, we get the Fell contract anyway, so we don't have to sell it. Or we don't have to steal it, I should say. And then Knaus looks really good fighting her, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we can promote Matthew. And yeah, it'd be great. Do the budget, make them solid emulators, make their ROMs available for purchase online, and conquer the PC market. Honestly, yeah, if you wanted to take that approach. I mean, they've already kind of done that. Didn't they have like sort of emulators in some of their other consoles where you could play older games? It can't be, I'm perfect. Lord Nurgle said so. Lord Nurgle's a dickhead. Collateral damage? Yeah, that's the way that I was viewing it. That's kind of a bummer, because it seems like they weren't trying to make money, but... HP, we love that, and more bulk, love that. Where Nintendo cooperates with talented fans? Yeah, I think I would agree with you. Nintendo doesn't seem to give a shit about that. Alright, Matthew promotion time. We love this. God, the promotion games in this game are so sad. I mean, he is dope. He's cool, and obviously we'll be using him. Love to see it. I do. But God, the promotion games in this game are just dog shit. All right. Yeah, let's get out of here. You didn't know that you could promote up until the stream? Yeah, you can promote Legault or Matthew. You get one Fell contract, and you can decide between the two. Dear little Nino, Uncle Jan, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, I didn't even fight. I just hid. I'm just a cowardly old man. When that woman killed the commander, I could do nothing. Father, he's dead, isn't he? Even though I wasn't his real daughter, he treated me kindly. And yet, Sonia. I kind of wish we knew a little bit more about Brendan. I feel like we hear a lot about Brendan. Depression music go. Because the skill triggers me. It's really bad. It's not good. You learn the truth. Uh-huh. I see. Let me return this to you, lass. A pendant? It belonged to your real mother. The commander never fully trusted Sonia. He had his agents investigate her past. He uncovered much, like where you'd come from. He was able to speak to a woman who worked in your house. When he told her about you, she wept with joy. She asked that you be given this. I loved the Black Fang. Nurgle and Sonia have ruined it, but the Black Fang that my father and brothers made... Everyone was so kind. I thought of them as much. Wait, if Brendan didn't trust... How did Brendan let him take control of the Black Fang if he didn't trust Sonia? Use Urseal to promote them both? The Urseal can't promote thieves, though, is the problem. Don't get me wrong, Azrael. I would have promoted Matthew a lot sooner if they could. But Urseals can't promote thieves, I believe, or pirates, which kind of blows. That was a good time. Big booba and thighs. All right, never mind. I'm convinced. I don't trust you, but Uncle Jan, thank you. The pendant, I'll cherish it. Take care, lass. Be happy. Goodbye, Uncle. See you again someday. Have you said your farewells? Yes. Thanks. You all came and told me that we're friends. It made me happy. I mean, you are a little girl. What are we supposed to say? Can I travel with you? Of course, right, Elliewood? If that's what you'd like, we'd be happy to have you. Will you come and help us? Yeah, I'll do my best, I promise. Jafar too. Hector's not gonna like that. Not enough for both the brain and the nethers to function at the same time. No, clearly not. Clearly not. We should be getting back to camp. We've an early start tomorrow. You're right. We should head out as soon as it's light. The Shrine of Seals awaits. Hey, come here a minute. Oh god. Don't know how you feel about it. But I want you to know that I don't trust you. Every time I see your face, I want to smash it in. I'm not like the others, especially not Elliewood. He's soft-hearted to a fault. He believes you. Even if he says you're one of us, then that's that. Or but if he says if you're one of us, then that's that. I've got one thing to say. You will not betray Elliewood. If you do anything even remotely suspicious, for any reason whatsoever, I will cut you down where you stand. Remember that. Jafar just takes it. You can be recruited because you're doomed to an NPC sprite. That's true. That's true. Is Minnow 14? She looks younger, actually. I would have guessed like 10. Sonia, leave me, accursed puppet. Lord Nurgle, help me. How did she survive that? Why didn't we kill her? Puppets have no essence to harvest. Oh, wait, I think she teleported away. Never mind. You no longer have any use to Lord Nurgle. What? What are you? I am human. Wait. I am human. Oh. I'd say poor Sonia, but she's the worst. Alright, like I said. Damn, you know what's funny? I was like, we'll do COG today as well, because I was expecting that chapter to take like under an hour. Turns out that chapter was like an hour and 45 minutes itself. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here today. Wheeler 14 and I definitely would have guessed lower on both of them. Confirmation that she's a morph? Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. I definitely think she is. Is it Rebecca from Heroes? Oh, is she younger than that? I don't know, probably like 5 years old. What's his plan? Who knows? Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow. We will do COG, which will probably be the whole stream, because I think COG's going to be way longer than even this chapter. So, yeah. We'll do that tomorrow. And COG's usually not too bad. I think we have a really good team for it, too, especially with Florina. So I'm not too worried about it, but it will be long and it will be tedious. So, yeah, as always, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy your nights, everybody.